Hey guys, it's Doogie from teamrobotoverlord here. Got an updated deck for my agent deck. It's a much different build from what I showed you last time. It's more like the Chaos Agent stun. No, not stun. More like hand trap build. It's I took it to locals this weekend. I went X1 in Swiss and I lost in my top 4 matchup. But I like it. You know, I've been playing it last few days. I'm really liking it. So all right, let's get my profile here. All right. 3 Hyperion, of course. 2 Earth. Searches out this bitch who gets her balls. All the standard agent stuff. And then 1 Christia. I'm only running the 1 Christia right now. I just didn't have room for a second. But, you know, the 1's fine. I haven't even really been able to drop it really much. It did win me my my Gear game now. Tour Guide Engine. I do play Night Assailant in this deck because people attack into this thing all day thinking that it's just a dead shine ball that you're setting. It's just good for, like, you know, 1-for-1ing Thunder Kings and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just good to have the extra one if you can bait it out right. 2 Thunder King and then 1 Birdman. Thunder King is just a great all-around card this format. You can just sit behind this guy and then sit on your hand traps for a bit. And then the Birdman just sets up way too many combo plays. Like if they Veiler your Tour Guide or your Earth, or if they Veiler your Venus, you can always just bounce it back to your hand to make sure it's protected so you can get your plays off. This thing's just a great card in this deck. You can just breaks a lot of combos. Hand traps, Gores, double Tragodia, and then double Max C. Max C and Tragodia together is absolutely broken. You drop Max C, your opponent lets you draw 3 cards, and you just drop a gigantic Gores. I've dropped this guy when he was at like 6,600 and just been able to like destroy people with it. Gores is gotta be one of the best cards in this format right now. Should not be at 2.
That's a Tragodia.
Oh yeah, Tragodia. Hell,
Gores
is really good too.
Gores with 2, that'd be fun.
Nah, Tragodia is broken at 2 anyways. 2 Herald of Orange Light.
More hand traps.
Yep, more hand traps. Max out on the hand traps. All of the hand traps. The Herald of Orange Light, you want to use your Herald of Orange Light when there's like the crucial plays. You don't want to waste Herald of Orange Light on stuff that'll just be stopped. Like, you don't want to use a Herald of Orange Light on like a Tour Guide. You might as well just Veiler it, and then they have a 1,000 point vanilla on the field. Like, you want to just either use the Herald in order to negate other people's Veilers to make your plays go off, or like to negate like BLSs and like Chaos Sorcerers, like the really big cards. Like you want to save these until they're absolutely necessary, other than you can just use Veiler. And then Honest, because Honest wins games. Sork, BLS. Broken. Spells! Holy Trinity. Triple Space. Mind Control and Creature Swap, because I like to take my opponent's cards. Just give them a dead shine ball, or you can. I flipped a Night Assailant, popped a guy's like Thunder King, and then I creature swapped his to take his BLS. I got this off against a dude's Logia yesterday, and he didn't negate it for some reason, so I just took a dude's Logia for free. And then some pot. The dualities are just excellent because it helps you get to your hand traps. Helps with the consistency of the deck, because you know agents do have problems with consistency sometimes. And then Avarice, it helps you recycle like your Tour Guide and your Tour Guide and your Venus, just really all like your big combo monsters. And like the hand size you get in this deck are ridiculous. You just have huge hand advantage. You can just beef up your Tragodia all day. That's all the main deck. It's like 42, 40, something like that. But extra deck, Gotchi, and Dark Mist. I like Rare Gotchis more. They look cooler to me. I don't have a Daigusto Phoenix, unfortunately.
Alright, battery died a second, huh? Okay,
Alright, so the normal rank 2 stuff. I don't have a Daigusto Phoenix, else I'd be playing it, but you need at least one of each of these. Tempo, amazing. Zen Mains, and Levier. I don't run Leviathan Dragon. I think Leviathan Dragon is just kind of not very good anymore because there's just so many better options. Like Levier is the one you absolutely need. You break so many combos off with this, recycling your Venuses, like the stuff that you banish for Hyperion, you can just plus it back, and then stuff that you banish for your Chaos Summons, just bring it back. Like, too many good plays.
Steal your opponent's rabbit and get shine balls.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was playing a rabbit, playing a Dino Rabbit deck. I made Levier, I took his rabbit, and then I used the rabbit effect. I banished it, and then I special summoned 2 shine balls out of my deck, and then made a Gachi. It was.
Was that at locals or on DN?
That was on DN, but like
That's
it was
funny either way.
It was beautiful. I laughed so hard. My stroke. You just need the 1 level 4 because you're playing Trigodia and Mind Control, and you're playing. Yeah, you're playing Trigodia and Mind Control, and you can just take like your opponent's Thunder Kings. Just my stroke is just really good. I prefer my stroke over Utopia. And then 1 Heliopolis. I never got a chance to make it, but you know, double Hyperion happens, and then you can just drop. You can just drop Heliopolis and then just blow stuff up and go for game. That's all the exceeds. Armory Arm, Android, Librarian, Guy Knight, because you need 1 level 6, and there's really not any other ones you can play. Black Rose, Scarp Archery. This would be an Ancient Sacred Wyvern if I had one, but I do not. And then Stardust and Scrap Dragon. Amazing in this deck because you can make level 8s pretty easily. And then side deck, Double Breaker because I still hate Gravekeepers and I still hate people main decking macros. This is just an instant out to macro and an instant out to Necro Valley. Double Snowman Eater. This is just for anti-meta and Dino Rabbit. Like, just like a good side, just a really good generic side. 1 Kaiku for the random like Chaos Dragons matchup. Like you resolve this guy against Chaos Dragons. That's kind of a win. 1 Cyber Dragon and then CFD because Kawakuris and stuff, and then the 2 system downs go along with it. You just don't want to you want to drag the Kawakuri game down to a grind. You want to slow that deck down, and then you can kind of ride and glide it out. If you stop that OTK, you should be pretty fine. Double Smashing Ground. Soul Takers, I'm not really in love with Soul Taker this format. Because Heroes and Chaos Dragons have all kind of died out, but so I just like Smashing Ground more. 1 Prohibition. And then Dust Tornado and Double Soul Drain. This card is amazing against like Dark Worlds and Mermaid Atlanteans. This thing is an auto win against those decks. Like, unless they have Space or Heavy Storm, you're good. Alright, that's the deck. So, comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Always nice to have some constructive criticism, not, oh dude, this deck sucks. But, yeah, alright, I'll see you guys later.